Mary Beth is so thank you. All right. Hello, friends and family. Thank you so much for joining us today. We always appreciate your support, whether you are new to this space, part of our Thrive in 2025 transformation community, or maybe you've been here for a while. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Shelby, and I am your host today. I have been on my Purium superfood journey and lifestyle for just over 8 months, although it feels much longer. And I have personally seen a huge transformation in my own health. I always considered myself to be a very healthy person, but before Purium, my health journey had kind of what I would say plateaued. I reached a tipping point where I was not unhealthy per se, but I also hadn't experienced much growth in a while either. I'm someone who thought I was doing all the things. I ate clean, organic foods. I was active, hydrated, but little did I know I was barely scratching the surface in my health. I also didn't know what regenerative agriculture or glyphosate was until a friend started teaching me. And that friend is the reason I'm hosting this call with you guys today. So to say that she and this program changed my life is an understatement. I learned that we are only as healthy as our soils are, and so many people have no idea how important this is. This nutrition has also become a staple in my massage practice, and my clients are experiencing profound health transformations, which excites me so much and furthers the work that I'm trying to do in my community. So, if a friend invited you here today, it's because they genuinely care about you. In terms of my own health, just a little backstory. I nursed my son for 4 years on demand, and my mineral stores were pretty wrecked once that journey ended. So was my heart. But I didn't realize I was suffering from postpartum depletion until a friend brought it to my attention. And that was the same friend that started teaching me about soil health. I was definitely in survival mode, I guess you could say, and I didn't even realize it, not just from nursing, but from the demands that life brings. Even after following a primal ancestral way of eating, which I'm very passionate about, and has brought a ton of value to the health of my family, including remineralizing my son's tooth decay, my body just still needed more support. And this support came from addressing my gut health. Who knew? I had to remove all these harmful herbicides and pesticides and even parasites from my body, as well as years of poor diet from my childhood. I just had no clue that these things were impacting my health so much. So, fast forward 8 months into my Purium community and lifestyle, I have no more brain fog. I have no more heavy fluctuations in my energy. I have more clarity and focus. I'm experiencing deeper sleep. My muscle tone and my endurance has greatly improved, and I haven't changed anything. So that's a nice bonus. My skin health is incredible. I have no more cystic acne. And truly, what it comes down to is just addressing my gut terrain. This is what's radically transformed how I've been able to show up in the world and show up for my son and my clients. And I'm so grateful to have such a profound relationship with my body and empower others to reclaim their health too. A big takeaway from my experience that I want to say is that we don't truly know how healthy or unhealthy we are until we essentially reset our factory settings. So, this program was a loving wake up call for me to the growth and health that I was and am capable of experiencing in my own body, which in turn has inspired me to take action and showing others this same possibility. So, some of you who are on this call today may currently be doing the transformation with us. I'd love for you to drop a 2 in the chat if this is you. But for those of you who are brand new to this, we're going to go over the program for you and tell you a little bit what it is that we're offering. So, to support everyone's education and learning, I'm going to start by saying this is absolutely not a fast or an elimination diet. I think people need to know this because diets do not work long term. A sustainable food system, on the other hand, should always be nourishing, detoxifying, and repairing the body. And this program will do just that. It's going to help reset all of your body systems, deeply nourish, balance, and restore your gut health, regulate your hormones, improve your energy, help you sleep better, and reduce joint pain. And I think everyone can benefit from at least one, if not all of these things, right? So please go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you think you could benefit from one of these things. So how does this program work? The Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Program, also called the ULT, is created with the intention of stimulating a lasting lifestyle change, hence the name. This is why we provide a program and not just an individual product. We want to help you mimic healthy eating habits until it becomes natural. This is a proven lifestyle that promotes intentional eating and gives your body the daily core nutrition it needs to thrive without any harsh restrictions on your diet. So the program has 2 meal replacements per day. And if you're a busy person like me, this might even be 2 meal additions. So it just depends on where you're at in your personal health journey. You only have to worry about making 1 meal a day and having healthy snacks on hand to ensure you are fully supporting yourself. So to say that this simplifies your life is an understatement. I can attest to this as a busy mama and business owner. Your meal replacements are going to consist of high quality protein, power shake, these are your alkalizing greens, and or dark berry protein for those who would like more collagen support, and a special pre and probiotic that is scientifically proven to remove pesticides and herbicides from the system. So let me show you. Try not to clunk around too much for you guys, but when you get this beautiful hefty box, it's going to contain 30 days worth of nutrient supply, which is great. So you don't have to worry about ordering every week. It'll have some info, including a schedule tracker, and this is going to help you stay on routine. And I personally love marking things off and having a reference sheet. I always recommend to hang this on your fridge or keep it handy while you're going through the program to help you stay committed. And then also, we always recommend you track your journey and take pictures and measurements before you start. You absolutely do not have to share these photos with anyone, but seeing your own before and after is quite a revealing process. You also get a lifestyle guide with some goals and recommendations, plus support from whoever invited you here. And if you feel inclined to join our social media, we have a group called Thrive in 2025 on Facebook, and it's full of testimonials, recipes, lots of education, and other friends enjoying this experience. So here at Purium, we really believe in supporting everyone on this journey because we know that there's power in community. So I'd love to just unbox this nutrition kit with you, and I'm going to start with our power shake. And so this is a really fitting name because it's a powerhouse. You're just going to add water, shake it up, or blend into a smoothie and go. And something I always love to tell people is, as a health advocate, we care a lot about the planet's health too. So all of our packaging is 100% biodegradable, home compostable, made out of hemp and bamboo. So you get to nurture the soil in the same time as nurturing your own body's ability to thrive. So I'm really passionate about that aspect. The Power Shake, it's incredibly delicious, convenient, it's gluten-free. It has the nutritional equivalents of 6 microgreen salads. And I don't know about you, but I'm probably not going to eat 6 microgreen salads in a day. But can I have delicious shakes? Yes. And a few things I love about Power Shake are that it increases the hormone in our body called adiponectin, which is our skinny hormone. And essentially what this does, it's going to increase your body's energy metabolism and keep you fuller for longer. And then it's also rich in bitters. So this is going to help decrease cravings in things like sugar, salt, caffeine, other substances. So this is a really, really great staple. And then with the Power Shake, you're going to also, if you opt for the half and half combo, you can do what we have is called our dark berry protein. And this is personally the one I like to enjoy. I like to do the half and half myself. So the dark berry protein, it's a really great formula. It's very unique. So it's going to create a significant impact on your body, your brain, your blood vessels. It supports healthy collagen production, memory, focus. It supports healthy blood pressure, and all of this while supporting your body and satisfying hunger in a nutritious way. And I think most of us on this call probably know that plants and herbs are the basis of our cellular survival. And so our dark berry protein is yet another offering from what I like to call nature's apothecary, carefully crafted to create transformational change in the body, especially when paired with the Power Shake. And then your protein is called Super Amino 23. And this is an incredibly rich source of protein. It literally infuses my body with so much energy. And it was designed by an Italian doctor whose patients were comatose, and he needed a natural solution so their muscles wouldn't atrophy while bedridden. I call this product muscle in a bottle because it so powerfully protects our muscles' integrity. And then this protein also has an extremely high absorption rate of 99%. So it doesn't strain your kidneys the way complex protein does. It tightens your skin, it builds muscle, it supports digestion, it supports mental acuity, protein synthesis, digestion. The benefits are truly endless with this one. And then your gut support is called our biomedic. And for anybody who is familiar with biomedic, please drop a 1 in the comments. So if you are familiar with biomedic, then you are probably familiar with our gut-brain axis. And the gut-brain axis is a communication system that involves many pathways. And our gut microbiota directly impact our learning and memory and emotional responses. 70% of the immune system is in the gut, and 70% of even our serotonin is made in the gut. So what's going on in your gut is going to affect everything from your mood, if you feel anxious, depression, focus, all those things are connected, and it's one cohesive unit. So addressing the gut is a major part of our program. The biomedic is going to help with your body's inflammatory response, as it's clinically proven to reduce what's called our C-reactive protein by 75%. And our C-reactive protein, also known as CRP, is an inflammation marker in the body. So this is really incredible. It balances and repairs the gut while removing glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in the herbicide called Roundup. And for those of you who aren't familiar with glyphosate and why we're so passionate about getting it out of your body is because glyphosate is linked to cancer, infertility, autoimmune, autism, dementia, gluten intolerances, and really the list continues. So we want this out of your body so you can start to regenerate and absorb all those vital nutrients. We have so many incredible stories too of biomedic reducing and even alleviating symptoms related to poor gut health. So you're going to do those things twice a day, have one decent meal and some healthy snacks throughout the day. The less processed, the better, and the more plant strong, the greater the results are, as the goal is to really alkalize the body and just really help it to operate as it's meant to. And then before bed, you're going to have what's called our apothecary. This is a tart juice, and this is really great for cleaning out the liver, supporting the kidneys, and filtering waste from the body. It supports the body's healthy inflammatory response as well. And fun fact for you guys is cherries actually have the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin in a food. So you can really get that restorative sleep that the body needs. And then per tablespoon, it actually has 30 cherries. So you're getting so many in just the 2 tablespoons you'll take before bed. So it's way more potent than anything you'll probably find even at health food stores. And personally, I like to add a little warm water for a nice tea, and I sleep like a baby. And so that's the program. It's simple and convenient, and I know you'll love it as much as we all do. And guys, one thing that's really great is you get a free rechargeable travel blender so you can conveniently enjoy your superfoods on the go. And then lastly, as a part of this program, you are going to get a very gentle but deeply effective parasite cleanse. And there's enough of this to go in month 1 and month 2 because it's done over 2 parts. It's going to help with mold and yeast overgrowth. And it's also, it's great for everybody unless you are pregnant or breastfeeding, in which case we'll just swap that out for our cracked cell chlorella, which is another great option because it supports healthy blood, healthy cell growth, and it's also a really rich source of chlorophyll. So we have various programs to fit specific needs. Just get back to the person who invited you to this call, and then you can discuss your specific goals, and they can support you with any add-ons if you need them to meet those goals. And if it's applicable to you, our program also qualifies for HSA and FSA reimbursement. So again, just talk to the person that invited you here if that applies to you. Okay, enough from me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Who has done the program so far or is currently doing it? We love to hear big wins, small wins. We just want to hear everybody's voice. This is a space for everyone to connect and share. So Hugh here, with their camera on, would mind sharing a quick little story about their experience. Please raise your hand. And also, as a reminder, friends, let's keep it short to about 2 minutes or less to respect everyone's time, and just making sure not to use the words heal or reverse when sharing your wins. Okay, Abby, yes, please share with us.
Thanks, Shelby. Okay, so I started taking Purium like 3 years ago, and was on and off with it until I got onto the ULT, started with a maintenance pack last year. And as I worked with the protocol, I started to experience a lot of shifts with my digestion. And a lot like what you were saying, I already thought I was a very healthy person. Like, I'm a holistic health coach and I was eating very clean according to my standards. And then I was still noticing like that my gut was like waking up as I was doing the cleanse. Like I was noticing if I would eat certain things, like it would actually hurt my intestines, particularly stuff that was not organic. So I really started to notice how the pesticides were impacting my gut over time and actually making it numb. So that was a really big takeaway for me, just to be more conscious about what I was consuming and making sure it was organic. And definitely, yeah, made me want to keep up with the Purium since it's just a lot more nutritionally dense. And I also began to notice I had a lot of really, um, I had a lot of, excuse me, emotional health benefits as well. I started to learn about the gut brain connection and how um, a lot of serotonin and different hormones are actually made in the gut because of what we eat. And so I had a history of bipolar, and I actually noticed that it really helped to calm my emotions and balance me. So it, yeah, is great for mental health, emotional health too, from my experience.
Amazing. Abby, thank you so much for sharing that. And I really I identify with your whole testimonial, but something that I find so amazing about this human experience is there's no cap to how healthy we can be. The body is always wanting to elevate itself, right? So I just think it's so cool that we can always improve our current status, even if we think we're the healthiest person we know. It just goes to show that the body is so capable of more and more and more. So thank you so much for sharing, Abby. We appreciate it. Do I have any other friends who'd like to share? Nicole, yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much for holding this space and so powerful to hear about how pure nutrition can help us regenerate ourselves and live more quality lives. Like, I love the topic. And yeah, so I am so honored to have been introduced to this way and to be able to feed my children trustworthy ingredients has just been a game changer on my ability to be a good caretaker and to make sure that they're getting the best of the best and knowing like they're getting their vitamins and their minerals and their protein, just the basic things that humans need is, you have to be a ninja in order to do that this day and age. And I feel really grateful to have that. And then on top of it, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, Shelby, but I'm pretty sure I've heard your story before where it's like we were eating healthy, but we didn't know about the detoxification that we needed because of all the things around. And Purium really has been a game changer for us to be able to detoxify on a gently and effectively on a daily basis. And that right there has minimized so many different symptoms from skin issues we've had in our family. We've all had better teeth health ever since we've jumped on this journey. And that has been a really game changer because that's like genetics of, yeah, just generations of teeth issues in my family. And so that's been a real relief to experience. And the parasite cleanse, I highly recommend. You don't know what those things are doing to your body until you give yourself that break and that sovereignty to release those out of your body. So those 2 months, that is a transformation in itself. And I highly recommend the picture. Shelby, thank you so much for bringing that up. Doing the before and after pictures literally blows my mind. I actually do one every month to compare. I've been doing this for at least a year now, and I am always blown away by the little subtle changes that I would have never noticed. So thanks for giving me a space.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you so much. And yeah, what Nicole was saying about the parasite cleanse, I love it so much. It's an Ayurvedic formula and it's done in two parts because what happens when those bad boys are dying off is they lay eggs in an attempt to survive. So this program is very strategically designed in terms of setting your body up for a successful cleanse. And one thing that I really endorse and speak to is the efficacy in foods that are always nourishing, always detoxifying, and always repairing the body. Because um, really heavy detoxes can be really hard on the system, especially just depending on your body type. So this is a really fitting program for anybody, no matter your eating style, no matter your preferences in food. So thank you, Nicole, for sharing that. Do I have anybody else? Yes, I'm so sorry, the twins. I don't know what your names are, but please come off and share with us, please.
Hi, Casey, Ashley. So my whole family is doing the parasite cleanse right now. I have two boys and they're doing it for the first time. And I'll tell you, I definitely noticed a huge difference in their cravings. Like they don't crave sugar anymore. And if they do it, like want something sweet, it's a piece of fruit or something. So their choices have been a lot cleaner and without me forcing them to do that. So that's been awesome. My husband broke a rib like 2 weeks ago, and he's been taking 20 aminos a day and the cleanse. And he's already like a lot better. He can lift things now and stuff like that. So it's, could take up to 6 weeks to even, do mildly better. So he's way past in our expectations with that healing. So grateful for that. As far as me, less aches and pains in my body, more energy, no cravings. Yeah, just all around feeling great. So yeah, grateful for the products.
Awesome. Wow. Those are some really incredible testimonials. And I think a lot of parents can speak to the efficacy and just knowing, oh my gosh, when my children's tummies are happy, they start to make more conscious choices around their consumption. And it doesn't have to be such a fight because they're drawn to living foods, right? And even speaking to the injury with his rib, the aminos, they're truly a powerhouse. Amino acids are the building blocks of life. And the super aminos, if somebody on here is not familiar with them, they have improved my personal mental health and my physical health so much. I didn't really realize how much regeneration my gut needed to do, and these have been incredible. So, ladies, thank you for sharing. And I think we have time for one more. If anybody else feels called to share with us any of their wins, big or small. And if not, we will go ahead and transition. So we're really excited just for everyone to be on this journey with us. And here we are very passionate about helping people take proactive steps in their health and staying consistent. It's really the best gift you can give to yourself. This journey is about tuning into your body, nourishing it deeply, and elevating your self-care so you can better serve your family and your community and yourself. And so to wrap it up, I'm going to answer just a few of the most common questions. How long should we be on this program? And how much does it cost? So we recommend giving your body a 90-day window for the best results. When you give yourself at least 90 days, you're going to experience amazing shifts. Your body didn't get into its current state overnight, right? So it's not going to transform overnight. And this is where the sustainability aspect comes in. When you give yourself this starting ramp, your body will have time to adjust and acclimate, and then you can lean into those sustainable, healthy habits. And so after the 90 days, some people like to drop down to what's called our maintenance plan, which is one meal or one serving of everything a day. But most people, like myself, love to stick to the full program as well. So once you finish, we'll check in with you to navigate your goals. The person who brought you here will check in with you. And then, we'll all be here to support you every step of the way. And as far as cost goes, this experience is $13 a day to cover everything we went over. That's 2 meal replacements a day, saving you time and money on grocery shopping and eating out. And it's a really affordable way to just get that health journey started and reach your goals. And in comparison to what many people are spending $13 a day on, we're getting an incredible value for the price. So I think it's also important to mention that this nutrition plan is not a miracle pill. Our bodies are the real miracle, and they're designed to regenerate themselves when we provide the right inputs and tools to support balance and homeostasis. And on this program, my friends, you will not be micromanaged, but the more organic, whole foods you eat and the less processed food you consume, the better your results are going to be. And we have people ask us this all the time. Can I have alcohol or coffee? Of course you can. This is 100% your journey, but are you going to get better results if you choose not to and decrease the amount? Yes. Our focus is really on not hydrogen, although this is a part of it, hydration, through nutrient-rich liquids, snacking on fruits, vegetables, and living foods, and really just minimizing inflammatory foods like processed dairy to help your body alkalize more quickly. And so, on the note of hydration, we also have an incredible new water product called Aqua Vibrance that adds black mica drops to your drinking water. And so many people don't have access to clean water. So, this is a really great addition. You can talk to the person who invited you here about this. It's going to just really help to deeply hydrate the body and support your body with higher absorption of the superfoods and just restructure your water. So it's living again. So I think that's a pretty incredible thing. And at the end of these calls, we like to share a recipe and give a quick recap and just take any questions that are directly related to the program. So my dear friend Mary Beth is co-hosting with me today, and we are going to show you just a quick presentation because I know I have some visual learners on here, me being one of them. So she's just going to help me pull this up. And just a quick recap about what we went over. So your body is full of so much potential, and conscious consumption is just the beginning. So we have access to 1% of the highest, most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and it's really the healthiest fast food. Perks to the travel blender: you get the convenience without the compromise in your nutritional standards. It's the easiest and most inexpensive way to get fruits and veggies into your body. And we have the world's first and only clinically proven glyphosate solution. So not only is it going to remove the glyphosate, but it's going to repair the damage that's been done from the glyphosate, which in turn is going to lower your body's inflammation. Those two things go hand in hand. And then we have access to over 100 different superfoods to help you on your journey with lots of functions, lots of benefits to make sure that you're fully supported in reaching your goals. And then with your smart order, it's just going to help you stay consistent and never run out of your essentials. And we spoke briefly about the Power Shake, and just a recap, this is going to increase your energy levels. It's going to curb cravings. It's going to detoxify your body on a cellular level. It's going to satisfy hunger because it's adiponectin rich, and it's going to burn fat. And then we also have the dark berry protein. If you want to opt for this, it's really, really tasty. It's also going to help with your focus, your concentration, improve memory, your vascular integrity, your heart health, and healthy blood glucose levels. And then the Super Amino 23, which I can't talk enough about, it's going to create lean muscle. It's going to burn fat naturally. It's going to increase your body's skin elasticity, and it's going to improve mental function, protein synthesis, digestion, full body support with that one. And then the Biomedic, it's going to detoxify the glyphosate, which I cannot say enough. It's going to help with your bloating if that's something that you have. It's going to improve digestion. It's going to give your body a healthy immune response, and it's going to lower your body's C-reactive protein. And then we have our apothecary, and this is going to deepen your sleep. Everybody needs restorative sleep, not just sleep. We need support with combating free radical damage, which is what the apothecary is going to do. It's also going to help with healthy skin. It's going to promote a healthy inflammatory response, reduce pain, and also the benefits are pretty endless with this one too. And then we have our Super Cleansar, and I briefly shared earlier, this is based on an Ayurvedic philosophy, an Ayurvedic blend, and it's going to help with your colon health. It's going to improve your bowel function. It's going to reduce toxins and buildup. It's going to eliminate parasites and mold and yeast and fungus and any unwanted hosts that we don't want in there. And if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, we're just going to swap that out for our cracked cell chlorella, which again is nature's richest source of chlorophyll. It's a powerful blood builder, and it's going to support healthy cell growth and function and lactation if you are breastfeeding. And so again, just getting back to the person who invited you here, because one of the things we love so much is that our products are considered a medical necessity. You can get them approved with your HSA and FSA and get those reimbursed. And then I always love sharing just kind of a look into what it is that people are spending their money on versus what you get with Purium. So you'll see over here, for those that enjoy Chipotle, a smoked brisket burrito is $13.35. This is going to cover one meal, and it has 1,580 calories. No, it is not organic. None of the stuff in that taco is regeneratively grown, which means that it's just permeating your body with glyphosate and chemicals. It has no real nutritional value. And then I know we have a lot of friends, not just in this space, but who love juices. And it's really easy to run to your local Whole Foods and grab, for example, a green aid juice. And for two of them, you can spend $13.58 for 16 ounces. They are not organic. And while juicing is very healthy, one thing that we promote with the sustainability aspect is all of our foods are gently dehydrated at the lowest temperature possible of 78 degrees. So all the living enzymes are in there, but also all of your fiber, the insoluble fiber and the soluble fiber, which is essential for your colon health. So that's just a mainstay in making sure the body is always working to keep itself nourished. And then there's a kava falafel crunch bowl, 860 calories, and that one thing is $14 to $15. But in your nutrition kit on a day of Purium, you're going to spend $12.83. And this is going to cover 2 whole meals. It's going to saturate your body with healthy fats and organic green superfoods, high quality protein, a parasite cleanse, natural sleep support, and a free blender. And then what we're getting for $12 to $13 a day versus what most other people are getting is better sleep, improved digestion, increased energy, less bloating, healthy weight loss, sharper mental focus, reduced cravings, nutrient density, low in calories. It's 2 healthy meals, and we're resetting our appetite hormones so we can feel fuller for longer. So it's a pretty cool package deal that we're getting with this. And then this is one of my favorite recipes. I call it the glowing green spirulina smoothie. And I like to use Power Shake, and really you guys can do, however much of it you want, but I like 4.5 tablespoons. And then I do the organic spirulina, which is 2 tablespoons I like to add. And I love over here on the bottom left, you see the Organic Girl Super Greens. I love, love, love greens. They should be their own food group. So the darker, more green your beverage, the more nutrient dense it's going to be. And then I also add in the organic kamut blend. And the reason why I love all of these is because together they just pack so many health benefits. This spirulina is nature's whole food vitamin. It's a blue-green algae. And then we have the kamut blend, which is really rich in your leafy green vegetables. And then of course, the Power Shake is already full of all your nourishing greens, plus the super greens. It's just a powerhouse. So you guys should let me know if you decide to try this at home. I'd love to see some pictures if you're a part of our WhatsApp group or our Facebook group. We love to see you guys trying new things. So, at the end of these calls, we hope to leave you feeling more inspired. We want you to do something today that your future self will thank you for. And just be sure to connect back with the friend that invited you to this call today. And I also want to thank everyone who shared their stories. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Bring a friend. If you think somebody could benefit on this journey, it's always great to have power in numbers, right? And if you have 3 friends who want to embark on this ULT transformation with you, you can even get your own pack paid for. So again, just funneling yourself back up to the person who invited you here. And before we start our Q&A, I just want to leave you with this. What is your more? And truly ask yourself, what is your more? Have you ever had a gut feeling that maybe you were meant for more, but you weren't really sure what that looks like? Me too. So what is your more? What is your destination? And I don't mean more money or more stuff. I'm talking about more love and more joy and more choice, more balance, more trust. Is there a future version of yourself that you're eager to meet and evolve into? Today's call is so much more than an invitation. I believe it's an initiation into aligning with the highest version of ourselves. So I encourage all of you today to think huge, because thinking big is so last century. Your body is so capable of more than you could imagine. And I love to tell my clients, imagine your best self and then do something today that would make your future self happy. And now, if there's anyone who has a question about the program, who's just beginning or is thinking about starting, we can stop the recording and we'll take a couple of those questions. And then additionally, if anybody had a win they wanted to share, we can use this time for that as well. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next Thursday.